Hey, what's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Heart of Fishing. This is the introduction here. I got lazy, or I was just too sleepy. I didn't make an intro, but I'm here, headed out to Corpus Christi with my guys, Edmund Winston from Cheap Angler Fishing, and Grego Fuego, the one and only. And we're on the Packery Channel here, fishing for whatever we can catch. So I'm just casting this popping cork out. It's kind of light, so I'm not getting a good cast out there. I'm getting a decent cast, but nothing great. But basically, my whole line of thinking was this is a popping cork's like one of the essentials or one of the most basic rigs you can throw. So, and successful, proven successful. So that was my whole line of thinking on throwing that. But as it turns out, the reds the fish were more patrolling the bottom. And I guess because of the wind, or maybe the conditions.
Oh, nice red.
I guess maybe because of the conditions, the popping cork wasn't the best technique for that time. So.
Nice red.
At any rate, so I had to come up with a better game plan. I threw the jig around for a little while. I threw the other gulp around for a little while to try to get down to that bottom, but that might have been too light of a jig. But this was basically just testing the waters, dialing in, and it was pretty crazy. The waves were hitting the rocks pretty hard. I was getting splashed by the water. It was always exciting at the jetties, one way or another. Edmund caught a beautiful sand trout here. He caught a couple really nice sand trouts and amberjack. I would say Edmund definitely had the most diverse.
I don't know.
If you could call it a grand slam for the ocean, for the jetties, he had a grand slam. Pretty cool. He definitely caught the most fish and the most variety of fish. So hats off to him. So I went back to my tackle box, and shout out to Edmund. He recommended using the gold spoon, and I was like, of course, a gold spoon, like another tried and true technique. So I threw the spoon on.
Yeah. And I have spoons.
I would go with a spoon, something highly reflective that'll sink down to the bottom.
Don't let the bastard clean you, Greg.
I let it sink to the bottom, and then I just gradually reel up a little slack and pop it off the bottom a little bit, and then right before I get to the rocks, I start burning it in. But before I know it, man, I'm hopping along the bottom slowly but surely. Next thing you know,
nice.
I get a bite.
Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, that'd be nice. Woo! No, it's not fighting like a turtle. There. Woo! Woo! Oh, shoot! Here we go, baby! Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
I told you, the spoon. Now I need to put one on. See, I always tell people what baits to use, but I never use them myself, and they catch fish. And I don't.
Hold on. Hold up. Can you?
Talk about ecstatic. What a fight. It was beautiful, man. So beautiful. And I was thankful. I mean, such a good fighting fish. You know, he fought me to the end. He or she. And we finally got her netted in there, and I was just like adrenaline pumping, heart beating at 1,000 miles per hour. Just really, this is what it's all about, you know. This is why we do it, you know. That type of moment. So super thankful. Get that everything situated. Turns out that the red got gut hooked a little bit. And normally I'm a catch and release guy, but my mother-in-law's always getting on me about,
thank you, Mr. Red.
you know, keeping some fish or bringing some fish home. And I was like, you know what, this is, you know, the fish is unfortunately gut hooked. And I've never had this, I've never had redfish before. So, you know, the stars pretty much aligned on that one for me to on the decision for me to keep it. And also, just a bonus, this is my first saltwater red. I've caught redfish before. I've caught them in fresh water. I've never caught a saltwater red, and I've actually heard about the difference in how they fight and everything like that. And I can now confirm that to be true.
Oh, Lone Star. Alright, y'all are up next. Let's go, babies.
So yeah, reds are a great fighting fish. I can attest to that. And what a ride, man. So next, sorry about the audio here. For some reason, this clip and this clip only, the audio cut out. But Grego hooks up on a fish, and we're over here. You know, I'm over here just jigging the spoon around. Next thing you know, Grego's rod's bent, man. So here we go. Nice little wild ride here. Unfortunately, again, sorry about the audio, but check it out. So next thing we know, Grego hooks up on a redfish. He was using mullet, and man, this fish topped my fish by a few inches. And I mean, the bite was on fire at the jetties today. I mean, when we rolled up, people were catching, they were catching ladyfish, but they were catching reds. And I mean, the bite was really on fire. And so Grego was fighting this beast, one of 3 monster freaking reds that Greg caught. Pretty incredible, man. And I was there with the assist on the net. Actually, both times. The third huge red, probably one of the ones I really should have got on camera because it was the biggest. It was a bull red. I wasn't able to get on camera because I was sound asleep in the back seat. Edmund comes and wakes me up. He's like, "Oh man, hey, Greg's hooked up on this huge red." So I just go in there. I just woke up, jump out of the back seat. Next thing I know, I'm grabbing the net and getting down on the jetties there. But I'm bummed. But there's definitely pictures of that one too. Grego killed it, and Edmund too, man. Edmund had a good run. Caught some nice sand trout. Caught an amberjack, which was really cool. So yeah, just an exciting time. But this red fought its ass off. And again, bit on mullet off the bottom there, and Greg was in for a ride. So check it out. This was the part that was killing me, man. I'd lost the spoon that I caught the original red on, and I threw on another spoon, but it was actually a smaller spoon, like less in length, and I didn't realize it at the time. Completely rookie amateur mistake, which I should know better, but I don't fish I don't saltwater fish that often, so definitely amateur hour here. I'm fishing with straight braid, which anybody can tell you, especially at the jetties, is a no-no. And I got broke off. I lost a couple fish like that.
Oh, he broke me off. What the hell?
Total.
No.
Total idiot moment.
A Palomar.
That I paid for dearly, because I think I missed a
the
couple
Palomar knot.
really solid reds because I didn't have the good sense to direct tie a leader on. It wasn't until I really thought about it, like, hey, obvious, hey, dingbat, throw a leader on.
Dude.
That when the red bites the lure, if they bite that whole lure, because it's a smaller lure, I was able to get away with it because the last lure was longer, but yeah, they were just biting right through that braid naturally. Again, any beginning angler could have told me that.
Son of
but anyway, definitely a hard lesson learned, but a lesson learned nonetheless. So anyway, my heart still hurts just thinking about the fish that I lost, man. But anyway, I smartened up and threw a leader on there, but it was to no avail. I think by that time the bite was really starting to turn off. The heat of the day was getting up there, and so the bite was slowly but surely starting to back off. And the heat of the day was getting us too, so it wasn't long before we decided to pack it up and get some food, recharge the batteries, and go out for round 2.
What do you got? Woo! You got him? Edmund's on the board. Get the. What is it? It's a. Oh, dude. Sand trap. Yeah, it is. Heck yeah.
Nice, Justin.
Okay, ice Justin.
Okay, you're gonna chill out.
Everybody gets free.
Get up.
Hold on.
I'm trying to. Got him? Can't tell if I'm recording or not.
I'm recording. Nice! Oh! Woo! Yeah!
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, Greg! Dude, I'm jealous. Oh, dude,
Yeah, they're like bass.
I'm so jealous. Dude. Look at that guy. Get your phone. Yeah. I'm good, yeah. Hey. Oh, you got, I know.
Here's that camera.
That way, and then turn them.
Right.
Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah. Still in your spot, Greg. Nothing personal. No. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I know, brother. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, catch it on the mullet is cool, but his hook when you hook it on the fucking spoon,
brother. Yeah.
it's like fuck.
Hell
yeah.
And then you're.
I still got the best catch.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught the snook. That dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Badass. Snook.
Hey, bro, they're coming up then.
Yeah.
Because I never seen snooks in here.
I know. They're pushing up around the coast.
And I came last weekend, and it was a lady. It was on that one, right? In Pore?
South Jetties.
Yeah.
Bro, hey. She catch like maybe like a 12-inch.
Little snook?
Caught it for bait.
Oh, come on.
It's already hard. It's
So-
already a great
Bro,
thing. Is
I was looking like it was the hand, and you know they had like that long.
Yeah, that mouth.
I was like, what? When I see the line, and when I look a little further back, it's chopped. I was like,
There's no way that's. Oh, watch out.
400 pounds.
I'll talk to you. That's what happens.
All right, my boy. I'm out of here.
All right, brother.
Man.
Hey.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. You too, man. That's awesome.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Weight off too.
Oh, damn.
I felt that yank and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Oh man. I gotta get back out there.
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Baby amberjack. Swallowed the hook though.
Oh.
I didn't know we had amberjacks that were this close to shore. Yeah.
Amberjack. Yeah. So how you guys feeling?
Put on my hat skills, my dog spot.
Yeah, I'll get right up on it.
You're feeling self-conscious right now, apparently.
Right. How did catching that snook feel there?
Well,
Grego Fuego.
well, I just like to say that I'm the best fisherman in this group for catching that snook. Who has the most fish in the ice chest, though?
The most smallest, the most smallest fish in the ice, you know. All messed up.
Numbers. Quantity over quality. Who's got the biggest one?
Me personally, I caught one red, and I missed 3, so I'm gonna say I caught 4.
Did
Nah.
you really miss them though? If they snap off? I don't know. Was it really a miss? I'm not sure you missed.
Listen, well, this was obviously technical difficulties, all right?
Very much so.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sleep so freaking good tonight. It's not even funny.
It might be alright out here. Nice and calm. This will be so good.
Hey.
I think this one will do different because it's not
Out, man.
You know what's right?
Hell yeah. Far out, man. Far out.
The last time we were here,
You're over the line, Drew.
I found a $2,000 watch right here on the ground.
Yeah, we'll try here. Fuck, man. Get some food, though.
Let's do it. This isn't
I got
non-smoky.
first versus who's got lunch.
I'll do it.
That dude just set the hook on something.
Until I got cat. It's not bass fishing, bud. I think that's what a lot of bass fishermen do.
It's just a bad habit.
Yeah.
The only fish you can really set the hook on is bass.
Yeah, no.
Well, snook.
Or redfish. No, redfish kind of does themselves.
Dude, that red, yeah. They
They
really,
kind of set themselves.
they really do.
The trout actually set the hook on.
Yeah.
I think they hit it so aggressively, like you just don't have to.
Oh, white bass, you gotta sometimes set it.
White bass. Oh, it's speckled trout, but I haven't caught speckled
A
trout.
lot of time white bass set themselves, shit.
Depends on what you're going.
You know, after we get all situated, I actually pulled an all-nighter before coming to Corpus because I worked late, so I didn't even go to sleep. I just prepped my gear through the night and linked up with Grego and Edmund, and we went straight to Corpus. I slept a little bit on the way there, but I was dog tired by the time we got off those jetties. I couldn't even eat. I was a little dehydrated, sunburned, like the whole 9. Almost like I was marooned on an island or something. No food, no sleep, just totally beat. So I actually ended up crashing in the back of Grego's truck as they went to the Port A Jetties, and again, I was woken up by Edmund, because Grego caught a huge bull red, and instead of grabbing my camera to get that awesome moment on film, I just jumped up, grabbed the net, because it was really tough, actually. I'd like get down on some lower rocks that were like a little slippery. It was a little bit of a dangerous mission, but anyway, we horsed that bad boy up there, and after that, man, the bite had really slowed down, and we were trying to get home by 5, so really unless we were planning on staying later, that bite was really just, it was done for until after 5, till that sun started going down. So we wanted to get home, so we packed up and hit the road, man. Awesome trip. Couldn't ask for a better group of better couple of guys to go hit the jetties with, and I really enjoyed myself. Thankful for the experience, and I got to taste redfish for the first time. Grego showed me how to fillet up the reds, and we filleted them up, and his pops fried them for us, and it was just a day for the books, man. A day to remember. Again, couldn't ask for a better day. But anyway, that's our story, man. We're sticking to it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. All right, thanks, y'all. Tight lines, keep calm, and fish on.